What's up guys, Sal here. So unless you've been living in a cave, you're more than aware of Samsung's plan of replacing the Galaxy Note with the Galaxy Z Fold. Even though the Note series doesn't sell as many units as their main flagship, the Galaxy S series, the Note lineup enjoys arguably the biggest fan base of any smartphone lineup out there. Now you might wonder, if that's the case, why are they planning to get rid of it? Well, there are a few reasons. Mainly, they are finding it hard to differentiate the Galaxy S and Note lineup because the smartphone tech in conventional phones has plateaued. The changes you're gonna see year over year are minimal, and as a result, people aren't upgrading their phones as often as they used to before, and hence the sales of these flagships are going down. So how Samsung is countering this trend is by shifting their focus on the foldables. The Galaxy Z Fold 3 is unarguably the best foldable smartphone out there, and for the first time ever, a foldable smartphone doesn't feel like a beta product. If you remember, a few months ago there was a report citing Samsung insiders that if the sales of the Galaxy Z Fold 3 are good enough, then Samsung will plan to get rid of the Galaxy Note lineup altogether. Well, today we have some data of the pre-order sales of the Z Fold 3 and Z Flip 3 from Samsung themselves, and the phones aren't just selling well, but they are breaking records. And not just breaking sales records in the foldable genre, but they are outselling their main flagships, the Galaxy S21 and Note 20 lineup. You heard that right, Samsung released a statement, and I quote, "Interest in foldable smartphones is at an all-time high, with pre-order volume for Z Fold 3 and Z Flip 3 already outpacing total sales of Galaxy Z devices to date in 2021. Now, Samsung didn't mention the exact sales figures, but we know that Samsung has sold more than 2 million units combined of the Z Fold 2 and Z Flip models according to various research firms. So this means the pre-orders for the Z Fold 3 and Z Flip 3 are already more than 2 million, which is almost half of what Samsung intends to sell its new foldables this year combined. Plus, if you want specific numbers, in South Korea alone, Samsung has received more than 800,000 pre-orders for both Z Fold 3 and Flip 3 in just 1 week, which is twice that of the Galaxy S21 and 1.5 times that of the Galaxy Note 20 series. The Z Fold 2 on the other hand only received 80,000 pre-orders in South Korea. So looking at these numbers, it's finally safe to say Samsung's foldables are now mainstream products. Now, what does this mean to the Galaxy Note 22 and to the future of the Note lineup? Well, the CEO of Samsung, DJ Ko, has already told to their investors in a closed meeting that they are planning to launch the Galaxy Note in 2022, which is a relief, kind of, because it doesn't confirm the launch of the Galaxy Note 22 as they didn't come out and said it officially. But at least there's hope that they would launch it. But now, after seeing the pre-order sales of the foldables, I'm sure Samsung is having second thoughts about launching a Galaxy Note next year. Honestly, on one hand, I'm happy that foldables are doing good, as I've said in the past that they are the future of smartphones. But as a Galaxy Note fan, I'm a little sad because the success of the Z Fold 3 could mean the end of the Galaxy Note. Samsung should understand that even though other phones are now starting to get the S Pen functionality, the Note is still unique as it's the only Samsung phone out there to have a dedicated slot for the pen, and it has a signature boxy design that the Note fans admire, which means both the Z Fold and Note lineup can exist together. So here's hoping the Note lives on and we see a Galaxy Note 22 Ultra next year. Of course, let me know your thoughts down in the comments, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.